A new Half-Life has been announced. Oh, and CSGO got its 9th operation, called Shattered Web. But also, a new Half-Life has been announced. Something I think has the potential to shatter the web. There's so much to cover, so this video will just be a brief overview. Previous operations cost $5.99, but this one costs a lot more, being £12.49. And in America it's $15, before tax. But the operation works a little differently this time. It seems like you have access to all of the stuff without buying the pass, but then you won't get the mission rewards until you buy it. The pass merely allows these mission rewards, XP boosts from completing missions, and the Shattered Web coin, which can be upgraded from bronze all the way up to diamond level, similarly to Operation Hydra. 33 stars are needed for silver, 66 for gold, and 100 for diamond. On the first week you can earn up to 10 stars, and then for the remaining 15 weeks the maximum is 6. This neatly adds up to 100 stars in total, so you'll have to 100% complete it if you want diamond, or you can just buy the stars. But then you don't get the sense of pride and accomplishment. The big new thing in this update are the 22 Shattered Web agents, who are character models you can equip on any map. These are unlocked by completing missions and from earning stars. You can be a woman, or this guy. You can also buy them on the community market. These new custom player skins also tie in with the end of Game Accolades screen, which looks like this and tells you all the cool facts about the game, like how in this bot game I played, Dean was the most fearless because he committed suicide 8 rounds in a row. The way the drops work during this operation is different. Just click on the Shattered Web logo and you'll be taken to the reward screen, and all is explained there. Along the top are 100 boxes, representing the 100 potential stars you can earn in this operation. There are little stars in some of these boxes, indicating which ones will give you a reward. So upon reaching, say, 2 stars, I'll get myself this awesome graffiti light bulb, and 3 will get me this incredible sticker collection. 28 will drop me a distinguished agent skin, and so on, working all the way up to 100. If you earn the perfect 100 stars in this operation, you'll be awarded one of the highest Master Tier agent skins, who come with unique cheers and voices. And for each of the 16 weeks, there are 6 missions which can be played in any order. These will encourage players to boot up the casual game modes, as well as the new Guardian Strike missions, the first of which is set on Sirocco. I haven't even tried it yet. I suggest you get a friend and try it out for yourselves. Unlike previous operations, this one doesn't come with a traditional collection of new maps. Instead, we get 3 new maps, each for a different game mode. The first is a community-made Diffuse Map Studio, set in and around a movie set in Hollywaff. I've seen this map around for years, so it's nice it's finally been included. The second new map is a Flying Scoutsman one called Lunacy, which is a bizarre map. It's tiny and mirrored. It would double up as a great capture the flag map actually. And I can't get my head around how they've done this effect. You're not actually on the moon. You're actually in a dome in Lollywood. You can't get out of the dome though. All that's just for show. And the last new map is Jungle, being the first community-made Danger Zone map to be added to the game. I happen to be familiar with this map, having just spent all of today making a video about it and why it would be suitable to be included in the game. RIP. In short, Jungle is very professionally made and should be a familiar experience to fans of the existing Danger Zone maps, as it's the same size and sports similar features like an underground area, a tower to climb on, and so on. Also, a new Half-Life has been announced. The SG-553 has become a little bit OP in recent Counter-Strike meta, so its price is returned back to $3,000, which was what it cost originally. But now people are more familiar with it, perhaps it will be bought more often than it used to be before the price drop in the first place. And the FAMAS and Galil have had their prices dropped, and had improvements to their spraying accuracy. This should definitely encourage players to pick up these budget rifles. The Galil now costs only $1,800. That's SMG territory. And a stealth change has been made to their other accuracy stats. The FAMAS's burst fire when crouched has finally been fixed, and the AWP and SSG's animations have changed, so recoil when firing scoped in looks less dramatic. There are new paracord, survival, nomad, and skeleton knives, as well as 4 new weapon cases. There's the Shattered Web case, the Norse collection, the St. Mark collection, and finally, the Canals collection. And there's a Shattered Web sticker collection, a new Shattered Web graffiti, and a new weapon finish that skin makers can use called the pearlescent coating. It shows how big this update is when I'm skimming through entirely new things like this. But there is so much to take in, and I want to do it properly in later videos. But the new cache is now playable in competitive matchmaking, Vertigo has had some changes, Zoo and Seaside have been removed, and Danger Zone has received these updates. It's too much. Half-Life confirmed.